Hey guys, what's up? Just a quick update on Metal Gear Rex. I started working on planning the lighting. Um, I took the head apart. I pulled the head off the body. Headless Rex is sitting over there. I pulled the head off the body and I started taking it apart. I got it down to this part, and basically what I did is I glued the light housings basically in. I don't know if you can tell, but the housing on the left is drilled out, and the housing on the right actually isn't. There are two small divots in each one. Yeah, so you can see light through the one on the left, but you can't see light through the one on the right. Because there are actually two like guide holes that you can use to drill out the holes for the lights. Now, what I think I'm going to do, originally I planned to drill them out full size and just put a light behind it with a diffusing piece to make them light up. I think I'm actually going to put two small sections of fiber optic in each one. Heat polish the tip so it's like a lens, and then pull it back into there, and hopefully it will be like an actual light. I may place the clear part over top of there still, but I'm not sure. This is kind of the space that I have to work with. So behind each one of these is going to have to be an LED. I think I'm going to run it off a CR1220 battery, which is just like a small button cell, like watch battery. That should be enough to get these two LEDs running. The problem lies is I need to be able to take this apart. I need to be able to pull this off and get at the battery so that I can change it if I need to. So I'm looking at different ways that I can do that. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to go with yet. This is where I tend to spend the most time, is deciding and then deciding again and then changing my mind and then changing my mind again and then finally doing something and deciding that I don't like it. And so I'm just going to try to carefully plan this whole thing. I think I'm going to see if I have a size of fiber optic that's going to fit there. I might have to buy some, so I may pull it out and do a test. I'm not sure. The other thing is that the head. Now, basically, what I need to do is I need to have a light up in there. So I think that something around here is going to get cut out and replaced with a piece of clear to make like a screen of sorts, I suppose. And then I'm going to try to hollow out those blue sections and make it so that that interior light will also illuminate the interior light, which is going to shine down onto Liquid Snake in the pilot seat, is also going to disperse into these sections here and make them light up when the mouth is closed. You notice that is not attached to this in any way. Once you place it all up underneath this ties all them pieces together. The head is held by that piece there, and then that is put up inside of that. So essentially these two pieces are glued together. So what I'm going to have to do is pull the halves of this apart, find out how I'm going to do that light inside there, which, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. Find out how I'm going to do that light inside there. Maybe I'll do something on the console. That's a little, I don't know about that. But then I gotta put the two halves of this back together, cut a hole in the back for wires to run through, and then basically I have to cement these two together so that I can work on them as whole, because this battery is going to also run this LED. So I need to get power between these two, obviously. So basically it's just going to require a lot of planning to get everything worked out and figure out how it's going to work. I have no button cell batteries. I have no button cell battery holders. I have barely any LEDs. Everything I have is 5mm. I don't think I need that big. I don't think I want the lights that bright. So I may just wait until I can order LEDs and everything and get it all together first before I go any farther. I can do small things like start hollowing this stuff out. I may have to put something clear in there. I don't really know what yet, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. But this actually worked really well. I basically just, the size of that little divot in there, it's kind of like almost like a pilot hole. I took my Dremel bit set. It was the 3/64 bit. You can see it's actually in it's in my pin vise. But I pulled bits out and put them in there until the right one fit, and then I just drilled them out with that. If you're doing this, if you're actually watching my video and like doing this yourself, when you drill through the outside light, this one over here, you are going to break through that attachment point there, that L-shaped attachment point. That is where the shield that goes underneath the light attaches. The shield, that's the wrong one. The shield pops down over that. So it doesn't much matter that you broke through that, since it'll be covered anyway. You just may want to trim some of the peg off of that piece there. You may want to trim some of the L-shaped peg off of that so that it doesn't interfere with the fiber optic running through there. But that's basically it. The other one breaks through relatively early. You can see the two exit holes there. I may cut a little bit of this out of here. I don't know. Probably don't have to. But I'm hoping that a 1220 holder can sit right here or right here, either way, and have a light on either side. I just got to steer clear of this because this is where the neck attachment passes through as you put this on. So you don't really want to have anything moving around that. But basically, that's where I'm at right now. I'm just sitting here listening to some music and brainstorming and trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to do. I have a really cool plan for the railgun. So once I get to that, like I think that if I can execute it properly, the railgun is going to look pretty sweet. I just need to get a few more supplies and basically come up with the idea. And sometimes I'll sit here for hours and hours and hours and not be able to think of anything. But basically that's it. That's where I'm at right now. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for keeping up with the project, and I really appreciate it. Catch you guys later.